What up, 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 what up? Let me know if that audio is good. Let me turn down this audio real quick, and I'll be on the stream here. Hopefully that works. Alright, everything's loading up. Okay. Oh, I don't have this turned on. That's probably a problem. There we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let me know if that audio is alright. Or if the music audio needs to go down a little bit as well, because I can do both. I got to keep the air conditioner running in the back for at least probably like 20 minutes or so, because it's still 86 degrees in here, and with these clouds, with these cloud lights on, it's gonna be even hotter. So heck yeah. Hang on one second. Gotta text the wifey. And alright, what is the canister of marbles? Oh, in the corner, it's my tip jar. It's the old tip jar. So I think when someone does like a super chat or something, that it goes in there. I don't specifically know how it works, but yeah, that's what it is basically. So anyways, it is all good. It is so hot up in here, but let me run back to the stream and divvy out them coin. I don't know. Oh, I totally had my mic on again, so if there was a reverb on in the chat, I'm sorry. Alrighty. We got Slash with the first comment. And 1500, yo. And Green Ghost with the 200 consolation prize. And we got 2 likes up in the stream. Yo guys, thanks a million for that. Here is, we'll just do 2,000 coins, 1,000 for each like. And then lastly, we got some retweets, I think. I'm just scrolling back to the stream to see who's retweeted that out. Travis, thanks for the retweet. Slash, thanks for the retweet. Green Ghost, wow. All you guys. Hey kid, what up, Senor Nito? Good to see you, my man. Here comes a big payout. There you guys go. Paid in full. So these streams at night are actually only streams that happen on YouTube. I might start streaming them to Twitch, but Mixer is a specific gaming platform, and so I want to keep my Mixer platform for that specifically. But Twitch and YouTube, I might start streaming over on Twitch as well. It's kind of up in the air, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll just let it run like that. Yo, I don't know why the new kid on the block hasn't updated yet, but it shouldn't be T-nice, you know what I mean? Let me see why that is. I don't even know how to change that right now. But yeah, it shouldn't be him, so it is whatever. Oh, right here. I think I just gotta click pop out. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, because it's been 2 days. Nope, I just played oh, that's the wrong one. Who knows? I don't know what just happened, but okay, cool. Yay. Senior, get that silver this week. Yes, man. Tito. What up, Rivera? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on. Nah, Ghost, but I'm trying to get into stock and monies. You already know, man. That's the place to be. Alrighty, cool. Well, guys, I got two different topics to get into, and then one is 3 things I learned about invest or trading or something like that. I forget what the specific title is. Let me go ahead and take a look. This guy's literally saying the floor is lava. Listen. Watch out. 3 things I wish I knew before trading. We'll talk about that, and then we also will get into another question I got from a subscriber. We'll turn this music back down. Another question I got from a subscriber. You have money across different platforms. Should you consider keeping your taxable account in one place? If so, which one would you use? So I like this question. I think that's a great coach condensed question. But yeah, I am stoked, excited, and let me know in the chat real quick, guys. Can you guys like really hear the air conditioner coming through, or is it just kind of like in the background ish, like it's kind of sounds like a fan was going or something like that? I would appreciate that, because if it's really bad, then I got to turn it off and go get a towel from all this sweat that'll start dripping down my face. Nah, you can't. Okay, cool. Oh wow, cool. So it's just me. Awesome. For sure. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it. Then we're gonna get into this part with Christopher Michael first, and then we will get into the other parts. That way we'll cool down a little bit in here, because I know that when I actually go on season videos, it'll show up. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. What do we got to lose? Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream, or if you're new here and watching this at a later date, it'll be known as Keith Condensed, which is basically a little segment that I pull out of my live stream, so that way, you know, in case you can't make it to the live stream, or if you don't have, you know, the amount of time to spend on the live stream, whatever, you can kind of get a little tidbit of what I talk about on there. So anyways, if you would like, feel free to join me on the live stream. I stream about investing 5 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And on Saturday, if you're lucky, you could win yourself, well, if you try hard and show up to the streams, then you could win yourself half an ounce of silver. Basically, I give half an ounce of silver to the person who has the most KCoin. So come on the stream, figure out what KCoin is, and then figure out how to win yourself possibly half an ounce of silver. Today, what I wanted to talk about was specifically a question I got from one of the subscribers on a video I believe that I uploaded about a week ago, entitled like Acorns Bumped, or Acorn Stash, will I switch my account all over to Bumped? If you like that video, feel free to check it out. I'll try to link it up in the corner. I think it's this one right here. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into it. So this question comes from Christopher Michael, and he asked, you have your money across many different platforms. Should you consider keeping your taxable accounts in one place? If so, which one would you use? And I like that question because he wants a specific answer. And right now, it would be very hard for me to give a specific answer. I think that for me personally, I see pros and cons with each one of the platforms. The 4 platforms that I'm on right now are M1 Finance, Robinhood, Stash, and Acorns. And I think, like, yeah, it would make sense for me to consolidate my taxable accounts into one specific account. However, right now, I see value in having the 4 or 3 different taxable accounts, and then the one IRA through M1 Finance, with also a Roth IRA on Stash Invest. So I do see the value in putting all my taxable accounts into one, but I do see the pros and the cons of keeping each one of my taxable accounts open. I think with like Robinhood, the reason why I want to keep that open is because I have the ability to trade or get in and out of positions real quickly if I want to maybe take a quick profit, or just maybe try some new waters, test things out, you know, kind of see if I could do the whole like swing trading thing. With Stash, I like the fact that they do go through and pick stocks and ETFs for you, and kind of give you a more condensed market to invest in. So you're not like having to search through like every single different stock that's on the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange, or every ETF that's on either of the major trading exchanges. So like they have it kind of condensed down to like 80 or so different equities and ETFs that you can invest in, with some bond exposure as well. I really appreciate that I don't have to take the extra time to go and figure out what stocks or ETFs I should buy. They have kind of like this hodgepodge, and I just kind of can pick and choose which ones I like or which ones I think will be good, and so on and so forth. The thing that I like most about Acorns for me personally is that I don't have to touch that account. It's actually, I don't spend any time with it. The amount of time I spend with it is basically taking money from my savings account or checking account and moving that money into Acorns. And I could set that up to be a regular deposit. However, right now I like to throw the money in there myself because, hey, you know, I like that kind of ability, I guess, more or less. So, but pretty much everything on there is already set up automatically. I make a bi-weekly investment and then a regular deposit, $5 a month, with some roundups that go on there as well. So for me, that account is like, I don't touch it, I don't worry about it, and then at the end of the month I just come and check to see how my returns were, and hey, if they were great, then awesome, hooray, and if they weren't, then like boohoo, whatever, like I'll continue doing the same thing the next week. And then also I like M1 Finance because of how they have it set up. They basically take the platform that Acorns kind of offers with pie chart breakdown. I mean, not specifically saying that's like an Acorns exclusive thing. I run my Robinhood account and Stash account similar to that. So they take that ability to have that pie chart kind of set up and say, hey, you know what, apply it to any stock or ETF that you want. And then we also offer some expert pies and ETFs and that kind of thing to basically help you if you don't know what to pick, that you could just throw in there and more or less leave it in dollar cost average that or whatever you want to do, and not have to worry about that account. So M1 Finance is great because there's tons of freedom that you can do with it by picking your own stocks, maybe adding in a little bit of an expert pie or whatever it may be, or you can have it as basic as you want it, where you can just go pick a target pie of say 2050, put that in your pie, and just keep on putting money into it, and you don't have to worry basically about it for an entire lifetime. So I like all aspects that M1 offers, and then I like the aspects that the other ones offer too. So for me to like come out and say, hey, you know what, this is the one, this is the top, I don't think that I've been with each app long enough to basically say like, this is by all the be all ends all app, and no one else should hold any of these other apps, because I still see the value in each one of those apps, like I've been saying. So as far as it moves forward, I'll continue with the 4 apps that I have right now. And I mean, maybe into the future, I would say maybe 5-10 years from now, I could see myself consolidating into one account. But right now, no specific one beats the other one out in certain areas. So I don't see a reason to switch, because the value of each one of them beats the value of having a one select account. So anyways, we'll go ahead and leave it right there. Like I always say, if you got any questions regarding Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, M1 Finance, as well as general investing, business, ST coaching, post those questions down below. And please don't forget to subscribe, like. I don't know why I'm getting into like my season outro, but anyways, guys, I would love to know your thoughts and opinion. What app do you think is the best? Which one do you prefer over the others? Feel free to let me know down in the comments, and also if you could put why, that would be, you know, completely honest. Anyways, guys, it has been real. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace out. I did the thing where I ended the stream and then I re-upped the stream again. So my bad. I don't know what happened there, but I did the thing where I ended the stream and then I re-upped the stream. So I'm back at it again, guys. Anyways, guys, feel free to let me know in the stream what your favorite app is, why it is your favorite app, or if you prefer one app over the other and why. Why not? I think all things aside, eventually for me the fees will be the one thing that comes into play. with all my apps, M1 and Stash, for sure, for sure. Totally, I could totally see that, yeah. And I like, I can see value in both of them, and that's why I haven't left in either of them. But like, I think for me, like I was saying a little bit ago, is that the fee is probably what will most likely come into play in deciding where I'm going to hold all my accounts. Because for me, I could just take a Acorns Pi and run it on M1. I could take what I do on Stash and run on M1 and basically do it all for free. But at this point, it's like maybe it's not worth it. I mean, for me to switch over Acorns, it could be potentially worth it. I would miss out on some roundups, but whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's for me, it's like the hassle of switching for $1 a month is not really that too. I love everything on my phone. I don't have anything not important on my phone like games. I don't have any games on my phone. Good job, dude. That's impressive. I like Robinhood and M1. Yeah, man. I think that those would be like hands down. I think like those would be the two that I spend the most time on, because I do, if I want swing trade on Robinhood, so that means that I'm going to spend just tons of time on it. And M1, I just love kind of looking at it, doing back test, all that kind of stuff is super fun. I'm kind of picking pies and seeing how they did. All that kind of stuff is completely fun to me. Acorns is easy, 100%, man. That's what I think drew me to the platform to begin with, and kind of kept me around, is that it's so easy. You don't have to worry about anything. If you want, you can just change your portfolio and try to capture some more returns, or if not, if Robinhood had fractional shares, it'd be close to perfect. I agree. I think that as far as like an actively managed account, if Robinhood did have fractional shares, it would be superior, just because like then you could run that I mean the pie aspect would be nice, but it's not essential unless you're like trying to go more passive and just like select something to add to the pie. I think from like an active standpoint, either trading or just, I mean, hey, if you want to get in and get out of positions, or be able to adjust percentages whenever you want, without like having to like do an official rebalance on your account or whatever it is, like it would be great for that. So I think like it gives you the freedom to be able to close a position quickly, but then like with M1, like maybe that closing that position early will wasn't necessary, and so you'll get a greater return because you were in it still a few days, a few weeks longer or whatever. So anyways, definitely, I could definitely see that. Yeah. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get through this season video without sweating my brains out real quick. Even though as I know the night goes on, it'll get quieter, but like I know that I need to do this as well. That way we can get into some Q&A if we want or whatever. I love M1 for the pies. Yo, so true, man. That like. And I say this, I think, on every single video that I talk about M1 Finance, is that the thing that I wish all these other apps had is the same thing that Trash Pad is the thing that M1 brought to the table, which is the ability to make your own pies. You can make the apple pie, the pumpkin pie, the shepherd's pie, the potato pie, even your trash pie if you wanted to. And none of these other apps did except for Acorns, but Acorns gives you limited investments. And so like when I seen that, because at the time I was running Robinhood like that, Stash like that, Acorns like that, and then I finally heard about this app called M1, and I was like, what they've been doing. And I remember sitting there telling my wife, I was like, a company that comes out with this app that has pies, that you can set up a pie in your account and you don't have to worry about it, is the app that I think will be like hands down better than any other one. And next thing you know, M1 rolls out, and I'm like, I can't do it. I've already got 3 accounts. Like I don't have a reason to switch, and I don't really and at that time it was like $1 per month or something like that, or I don't know what the specific rates were. and then they made it free, and I was like, okay, well maybe maybe I could find some more incentive to move over there. And but for right now, I like what I have going for me, so I'll just keep it probably, like I said, for another couple years until I have an idea on what app I want to do moving forward. Too many losses. You already know. Dang, Slash has already got... I think somebody held their Bitcoin. What the heck? I've already gave out 160,000? When did I do that? Oh no, this is bad. Wash shells, yeah. Dang, man, I can't believe. I think I gave out some. Nah, I guess that could be possible. I gave out 30,000 coins already. Yeah. Still confusing, but it's possible. It's possible, but I think you guys are being tricky. I think you. Speaking of trash bags, Turkey is starting to run into inflation issues. 15% a year, ending in June. Dang. Everything is fair, coach. I believe it. You gave out some this morning. Nah, well, I did a morning stream. I did when I stream Fortnite. I have it turned on. It's only like. Let me see how much coins it is. I forget where to even go. Probably got to go to the coins. I don't know. Anyways, I give out a certain amount of coins per. I don't even know where to go find this anymore. Oh, right there at the top. I give away 150 coins per 5 minutes, so it's not really that much. Man, but I feel like you guys definitely were trying to josh me. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and get into this real quick. Here we go. Alrighty, let's hurry up with this so we can get that air conditioner kicking back on. Alrighty, and I'm going to start recording here. Let me get set down. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let me turn down the volume on here. Turn down the gain just a tad. And go ahead and turn down the recording volume, input volume. I think that should be pretty good right there. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and jump into it then. Literally got like 32 degrees hotter in here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 1. Actually, let me get this countdown. 3, 2, 1. All right, that's better. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 155. I think 55 is the correct way of doing that. And today we are getting into 3 things I wish I knew before trading. So anyways, these videos are meant for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You are responsible for your assets and to properly protect them. So always, please do your own research. Oh, man. So number 1, I wish that someone would told me that there's a lot of people out there in trading and they know a heck of a lot more than I do. I mean, for me, I think it's kind of like a good rule of thumb when approaching any area in life, but for some reason it didn't apply to trading for me. It never really clicked that it existed in trading as well. Like for me, I thought for some reason that I would be different, that it would work out better, that it would work out different for me. And that's not to say that it didn't, but I wish that it could have been better. You know what I mean? Also, I think another reason for this is that I would use confirmation bias. So I would continue to look at, guys, it is getting way too hot up in here. I gotta stop. I gotta stop this. I'm literally like turning into water right now. We'll go ahead and stop right there. I can't do. I'll have to record. Poor coach is gonna have heat strokes. You already knew. Nah, I have to record. I'll have to start recording in a little bit, maybe. Yeah, man. Well, it's not so much the lights that I like. It's just the heat. Like it says over there that it's 85 degrees. It's not 85 degrees. It's just over there by the air conditioner that's 85 degrees. You know what I mean? Like the rest of the garage is completely hot. Like, and these lights, well, I turned off a few lights, so it should, get a little bit colder. But like these lights, put out some heat too. So, and then like what happens is that the air, I think, keeps all the hot air up there. And once I turn off the air, then the hot air comes down. I don't know if that actually is how it works, but it sounds like it could work like that. It's right though, because I got the script, so I could probably end up picking up where I left off at, which I don't really remember, but I think I was talking about, yeah, confirmation bias. I'll go put it right here. And then we'll just pick up. I'll just pick it up right where I left off once it gets like to 80 degrees. It's not gonna get to 80 degrees. The Volt hates you this week. I'm sure it does. Guys, but in other news, my M1 account is down now, actually negative. Everything has been bad this week. Still plenty of time. Yo, it's only Monday, man. Guys, but I don't know if you guys heard on Saturday night, I won't be giving out an ounce of silver anymore for people that have over 1 million coins. I realized that I didn't think it would happen, but then I realized that because I'm double streaming and I'm giving out so many coins, that if someone probably just held and won like 2 or 3 flips, and they could probably get away with half an ounce of silver. So, Coach, do you have any Chinese stocks, Baba? And I think this one right here, Beozan, I think this one's Chinese. Yeah, that one is these two are both Chinese stocks. So I'm getting crushed a little bit, specifically by Cara Therapeutics. I think when it went in there, it just was at its like peak. So we'll go ahead and look at. I should have looked at. This is what, all time. 1 day. 1 week. This is 1 week right here. So I think I got in at here. What is my entry price? Cost is $79. So I got in about a little bit ago. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Let me switch over to that. Come and go. There we go. Yeah, so this is Cara Therapeutics. This is the one that's been crushing. It's been down 10.99%. I can't. My average share price is $21.29, and today it is at $19.34 or something like that. So I got in basically right here-ish, and then I've been on this. So it happens. Bubba is tanking for me. Yeah, it's done a little bit. It's only dropped for me like 2.1%. I guess that's not that much. Bubba's tanking for me. It was acting like a bond for a while. Now I've lost a lot with Baba. Alibaba is rumored to be doing a deal with Starbucks. That would be interesting. VXUS has been suffering. That's not good. What's VXUS? What is Cara Therapeutics? Well, I'll pull it up on here. I think it's personally, I think it's like a MJ company. Well, look. Engaged in development and commercial of pharmaceutical products. Its portfolio includes opioid-based products, anesthetic-based drugs, and analgesics that target to alleviate pain, itch, and pain. So opioids specifically, which I mean that's probably why they're getting crushed over the last couple of weeks, because like good news about marijuana has been coming out. But I mean we might be back on a steeper uptrend. I just got in at that peak right there, so. Oh, not that peak, my bad. Looks like we're starting to uptrend again. Maybe we just had a pullback. I don't know. This could be like a little trend that we're having. I don't know why we're just launching off like that, but looks like it goes through these swings. I don't know. It was 100% rated by analysts, so that's why it got put on there. And then also popularity, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's why I put it on there. That's why I have successfully have my trash pie here in a little bit. I could just be like, that's trash. No. Someone said UV dark stream. Nah, I'm fine. Like it's already cooled off 2 degrees since I just turned off these lights. VXUS. The Vanguard Star Funds. Vanguard Total International Stock ETF. Has been suffering. I bet, man, those tariffs, I'm sure, got to get crushed. So, like, for instance, this month, I'll probably add some Google to it, but I won't get rid of any, you know what I mean? So Google will get added here. Actually, I'll probably add them. Well, I'm doing it once a month. So I'll add them once. I'll add them here. If they're still analyst of 91%, then I'll put them in. based upon their percentage market cap. And so it'll be actually probably 2 holdings into Google because of their stock price. What would you wear an ice pack hat? Ice pack bodysuit coach. Yo. I would, but I don't think that would be. I don't think that would be, you know, good. ADM. What the heck is ADM? Archer Daniels Midland. Oilseed, corn, wheat, cocoa, and other agricultural. The company operates through the following. Wow, man. Wait, you said that's up 20%? 25%. So you bought it, must have bought it right here. Nah. Man, you've been holding down here, man. Wait, how long have you been invested? No. ADM, maybe a oh yeah. I was like AMD. Yeah, I forget that there's what I do. ADM. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes, yeah. I could see that. I mean, even if you would have bought in here, that's like 2-3% gain in the last day or the last week. I think what, 23rd to the end of the 23rd. No, that's one day right there. 4 to 6%. Yeah, so if you've been holding since here, oh yeah, so you probably bought in like around, started buying around here, this area right here, around $13. Good job. That's impressive. That's way good, guess. That's way good. I mean, I feel like it's cooling off, but I know that like as soon as I turn off the air, the coin, the heat just settles back in. It like comes from everywhere. So. Oh. How do we fill up your marble bucket? Oh, I think you, I'll have to check it. I'll have to look into that real quick. Tip jar on Streamlabs. Let's see what it does. Tip jar. This means that anyone supporting you through any method can now have fun doing it. Depending on your needs, tip jar, new channel, get more followers, and maybe your first tip. Small growing channel, not partner yet. No problem, get more tips and donations, followers. Partner channel, get more of everything. Cheer, tips, donations, subs, resubs, more followers. Oh, okay, so I gotta go see what kind of events are on there. Hang on a second. The jar. Let me go to widget settings. Alright, so this is for, yeah, so the way that you get put in the tip jar is tips and donations. I think that those come through Streamlabs, so there's a link in the description. Don't use PayPal if you want to help fill the tip jar, or you do a super chat, which is like a little $sign down on the chat. If you're on desktop, I don't know if it actually shows up on stream, but yeah, that's how you fill it up. There's actually other cool ones that you can put on there, like a pinball machine and that kind of stuff. I just got to figure out how to like grab a certain widget for a specific stream without using the entire theme. Right now I've been having a problem making that happen, so I'm sure it will eventually, but right now it's been kind of a pain making it happen. So that's how you fill it up. Now you know. Yeah, so you could get tips for like subscribers and that kind of stuff, but like I figured like it's not worth it. Like a subscriber already gets recognized enough by being the new kid on the block and having their like alert come up, and then also like usually like a shout out by me. So I don't think that they should help fill up the tip jar. Just my personal opinion. Dang, man. Payout to Gringos for 43 cents. Congrats. This is like one of... Oops. Didn't mean to put that down. This is like one of my bigger videos that I want to be a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna need to spend a little bit more time on it also, and I don't want like there's some videos from last year that I've done that are like me sweating because it was like this hot in the garage when I would go to record, and actually hotter than this. And so like, oh, you guys want to see hers? All right. Here you go. We'll see. She's up 3.85%. She added some more single stocks. She's 14% into Google. I think the S&P 500 is keeping her afloat as she dollar cost averages back up and down. But yeah, she's doing all right. Her single stock, she got Big Lots and Big Deal Tesla. Big Lots has been carrying her, man. Up almost 7%. She picked it up. Pretty good stuff, I tell you. And this one's up almost 10% for her. And Google's up 13%. I think that's because of their earnings call, huh? Yeah, they just had a good earnings call. That's what I should have reported on. That's what I'll be reporting on tomorrow. Yo, thanks, Slash. Did that show up on the screen? Let me see that, man. Sometimes it gets a little bit weird. Yo, did it show up? I can rerun it. I'll drop some in the jar. Yeah. Thanks, Slash. I appreciate it, man. That's so cool. Thank you. So yeah, that's my wife's portfolio. That's so cool. My jar's getting full. I don't know when the jar actually gets full, but apparently it will. Alrighty. Each dollar should be 1 million coin. Why 1 million? That deflates the value of it, of the silver. So it's what, like a guaranteed win if they donate like 14 bucks? I could see that. Pay to win, Tim. That's true. I'd get a lot more donations that I'd be given out in the form of silver. So true though. I think I could turn that up. I'll add another zero in there. Yeah, what up, Jay? And I'll get awesome, man. And I'll give you a little bit of a refund. What's up, Jay? Yeah, did you guys go shopping? Oh, was that? Did you guys get tea? For me? You drink it all gone? Oh, okay. Alrighty, I love you. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Alright, you gotta go hang out with Mom, man. You know it.
Okay, crazy guy.
Okay, crazy guy. Yo, thanks, Jake. Yeah, man, I gave it up to 10. I gave it to 10,000, man. But I'm gonna probably change it to. I think 10,000 is probably good, because if you put in 10,000, I don't know. I'll probably change it up more as we move along to get it kind of more even, because I'm trying to figure out like I think like if someone donates $10, like that shouldn't be an automatic like win, like an automatic dub, but it should definitely help, you know. On my Google account, I get free charge from doing Google surveys every day. It adds up almost like $10 a month. Dang, man. That's pretty cool. That's 10 extra bucks that you could put in your donation bars. Yeah, it'll. I think I gotta let me check that out. Let me go to my donation bar. I might have to refresh the cache of the current system. Oh no, this is the. I gotta find it real quick. There we go. It'll update here soon. Google Rewards, be cool. Yes, Google Rewards is amazing. It'll update eventually. I don't know why it's been taking so long, but it'll update. Put me on coach. I use it to pay for YouTube Red. There you go. That's a good idea. That means you don't have to watch my advertisements. You're the person that keeps on paying me all that YouTube Red. My YouTube Red revenue is through the roof because of you, Slash. Thank you. Oh man, that's funny. All right. I don't know what it is. I think it might be. I don't know if you're the only one. I'm just making that up. Alrighty. Is a app. I wonder what percent of my viewers have it. I don't think it really says. It doesn't really give me that breakdown, because then like you could target them if you knew, you know what I mean? I mean, you could tell based upon how much like revenue comes in from YouTube Red. I have YouTube Premium. Yeah, I see. like right here is the premium revenue, but it doesn't give you a breakdown on how many people watch from YouTube Red. Yeah, it doesn't say. Well, that's the back end of my dashboard right there. It's amazing. Google Music, YouTube Premium, and YouTube Music all for $10. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. That's almost like compute. Coach, how long did it take you to get monetizing after you met the requirements? I was grandfathered in because at the time, so they sent out that email. They sent out that email about their updating their partnership program, and then basically I released a video the next day talking about it, and then that next day I jumped up to 1,000 subs because one of my buddies shared it in the Stash Investors group that I'm in, and he basically like he's the guy that started the group, and he was like, go subscribe to this guy. He needs 1,000 subs. Go subscribe. That like, and literally like would not let it fall down on the feed until there was 1,000 subs on my channel. And so at that time, so then at that point I had met the requirements, so I never had to like reapply or anything like that. But Joseph's going through that right now with applying and that kind of stuff. So I don't know how long that will take. And he was already a partner before, so I don't know. 10,000 views though? No, I have my watch time, like, so my analytics for like the size of my channel are crazy through the roof. Like I've learned that because I think I put so much content out all the time that like my analytics are like as far as how big my channel is are like crazy through the roof. Like if you look at we'll just go to like, so you have to get 40,000 watch time hours or 400,000 in the last year, right? And also have a minimum of 1,000 we'll go to the last 365 days. And the last, oh, that's the first 365 days. So like in the first year I had about 3,000 views, right? That's pretty standard for a normal channel that's uploading kind of once a week. In the last 365 days, I've done 887 watch time hours. So like I've pretty much crushed that. And then as far as views go, I've done basically almost 300,000 views in the last year. So as far as my channel goes, like it's been doing what it's supposed to be doing. So if that makes, yeah, live streams do count for watch time. Yeah, 10,000 views I think was an old requirement. Yeah, man, didn't you have to? Yeah. Before, I don't think I did. I think there was about a space in time where they didn't have any requirements, and then, so, yes. So what happened was, so my channel's been around since 2008 or 2012. So I started my channel in 2011, 2012, and I became a partner, I think, 2013, 2014, and there wasn't any requirements. They didn't start putting on requirements until basically like 2017, late 2017, and then they put on that 10,000 view, and at that time I'd already passed 10,000 views, so I was like, oh, great, cool. Once they put that on there, and then they're like, well, we're going to need to do it more. And the reason why they put that on there was, is because basically they needed to know, it was like a requirement to know what your channel was about, because like they started to use machine learning to regulate like ad revenue and that kind of stuff. And so if there wasn't enough content out there, then they wouldn't know what your like content was about. So they were basically like, if you have 100 or 1,000, 10,000 views on your channel, then at that point most of those channels that have 10,000 views, we can probably like get a good idea on what their channel's about, how their channel's going to be, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Does live stream count for watch time? Yes, it does. Live streaming helps so much with watch time, man. I have 1,500 hours with only 280 subs in the last 9 months. Yeah, exactly. Live streaming is clutch. What? Cholula? Just salsa, guacamole, and hot sauce? No, I was just making sure because it looked like there was like chorizo in there or something. Thank you. Oh yeah, they've been really trying, like, working that. I mean, some people have said, like, so I've watched yeah, man, he does. That's because Saturday, Sunday, man, are like his big days, but he streams like 4 or 5 hours at night every single night. Yeah, that's what like I know that Nick E30 or Nick A30 or whatever. He basically said in the stream that I was watching like a couple of weeks ago that he was like, I don't care if you use my content on my videos, but like just give me like credit in the description or something like that. And then I think he said like, and don't use my entire stream, or don't use my entire, like, he's like, if for a highlight shot, great, like use it. He's like, but if it's he's like, if it's entire game, like, he's like, no, like that's my game. But he was like, if you use it for a highlight shot, he's like, just, you know, he's like, if you could give me credit, he's like, but if not, like, I understand. He's like, but don't go around like pulling down my entire stream and then. Oh, there's a, So that's what I think that they're gonna crack down. Like I remember, like there's tons of long, like drawn out gameplays that it's like, Ninja did this, and the little kid reacted like this. And it's like, I don't think you can put an entire stream up like that, or an entire game like that. I think that like it's wrong. Like if someone was doing that with my videos, like I would be mad too. Now if they pulled a little piece of content, like a minute, 30 seconds out of my stream, and it was like, hey, like we want to put this on here, I get that, like whatever, it's cool. But like to pull out an entire minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or an entire stream, like go out, write your own content. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're at 84 degrees. Let's go ahead and let me get these cameras turned back on and. Huh, I didn't even know that. Huh. That means I guess if we get big on Twitch, we can't become partnered. Your brother's a pretty cool guy. Yeah, he is. He's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. That's, which I mean is fine for 30 seconds. Like, hey, that's cool. Turn it on ice cream mode. But like, the reason why I can't stand mainstream media, man, is they just replay the same stuff over and over every single day, like until they get like a new next big thing. So for me, it's like, I don't know, I can't stand it. Like I watched this and it was like Robert, no, what's the guy that everybody likes? Oh man, George Clooney. George Clooney breaks his leg in motorcycle accident. George Clooney, and then it was like 30 minutes later, George Clooney breaks his leg and says literally the exact same thing as what happened 30 minutes ago. And it shows the same exact video footage. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like I couldn't, like, I'm like, this is how I can run a YouTube channel. Like I just go and look at the news and be like, oh, they use that clip. Okay, I'll just pull them that little like 5-second clip of them talking about George Clooney and re-upload it to the internet, and just basically, you know, I would say 5-10 minutes after they upload theirs, go through and quickly make a video, put it up online of that little video, and then just saying, giving my thoughts on it, and boom, next thing you know, like, hey, everything's great. Doesn't make sense, you know? Does not make sense. I watched Dion restream. The guy was mentioning that to be sure to check your contract. Oh, okay, so maybe, well, I guess if I stream it to YouTube, it's not, or stream it to Twitch. I mean, I guess if I get caught streaming it to Twitch, then like I get caught, but if that's against my contract, I don't think it is though. Yeah, once you watch it, you get it. I'm surprised that there's not like a weather channel, like a small YouTuber weather channel that's came out, where like they just like once a day like quickly like do a Google search and be like, here's the weather according to Google, and then like talk about it local area, like, and just do like the major cities and do it like kind of like a funny way. Boom, man. You want to know how many views you get? There's a YouTube idea. Yeah, YouTube's never really seemed to care about that. Because the reason why, man, the reason why is because the way that YouTube search works. And everything goes through YouTube search. So if you think about it like this, if I post my channel, a link to my channel on, now they might care about you promoting. I think that YouTube cares about you promoting from this platform, from YouTube, out. So like putting you like a Twitch link in the feed, or putting this link in the feed, this Mixer link in the feed. But as far as promoting from the outward in, I don't think they care at all, because the way that YouTube search works basically is, hey, your YouTube channel is linked on this Mixer account. So when someone searches whatever, say like Blueberry Smoothie Fortnite, and they just type it into Google, Google will show my YouTube video stream before they show that Mixer stream, because that Mixer stream has that link that says check me out over on YouTube, and Google's going to say, oh, well, they don't have a Mixer link in their YouTube video, so that means that this right here, this YouTube video must be the main hub of where he's putting out his video. So here, we'll just show them this one, and they'll be interested. They'll come to YouTube. So it's kind of like, in essence, a monopoly, but it's kind of not. Yeah, there is. It's crazy, man. But I know Twitch streamers aren't supposed to do any raids on YouTube streamers. Who cares? All right. Well, guys, it feels a little bit cooler in here. Let's go ahead and try to do this again. If not, we'll get a little bit further, and then we'll kick it back down, and then we'll kick it back on. How does that sound? Oh, yeah. I just rewarded you through that one, huh? You're so right, man. I gotta take care of it in here then. I just got a sub, by the way. I'm at 150 now. Going to jump in the shower. Be right back. All right, cool. I'll be on for a little bit longer, probably 30 minutes or so. Yeah. 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 Literally the best taco. All right, let's go ahead and try that again. So unfortunately, we do have to go back from the top again, but that's okay, cause whatever. You know what I mean. Anyways, let me go ahead and scoot this chair in just a tad and go ahead and pull up the stream. And episode 155. Here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 155 here on season number 2. And today we are getting into 3 things I wish I knew before trading. So these videos are meant for educational purposes only and not meant to be taken as financial advice. You are responsible for your assets and to properly protect them. So always, please do your own research. Alrighty, I'm back anyways. Let's go ahead and jump into number 1. There are a lot of people out there that know way more than you. I know, like, you're sitting around, you're probably like, that's like, you didn't know that? Like, I think it's a good rule that I think about and apply in a lot of areas of my life, except for when it comes to trading. Ooh, man, it's getting a little spicy up in here. I think for me, when it came to trading, it was something that, for me, it just seemed like I would be the exception, that it would be different. And I'm not saying that I didn't have some success trading. I'm saying that it wasn't the success that you probably see on YouTube or other platforms or books or whatever it may be. Also, I started to watch YouTube videos and read books, and I think I developed kind of this confirmation bias that, hey, if they can do it, I can do it too. However, I didn't take into consideration that most of these people that are talking about their books or making these videos have been trading for a very, very, very long time. And for me, it became even more addicting to watch them succeed at trading. I remember only caring about their winning trades, and when they lost, it was kind of like, whatever. And the way that they handled them was like, whatever, it's write it off because we'll be at the market next week or tomorrow. And anybody that was saying different about like penny stocks or trading or whatever was like, well, you don't know, you're old, like you just didn't succeed at trading, so like you're no good. Like these people are doing it, and if you follow what these people do, then like, hey, you could be successful too, right? Press on unless you're having lots of tendon pain or something. Honestly, deep down, I still believe that I could potentially win at trading. But for right now, more logically, it makes sense for me to stay long-term invested. And plus, I've been getting some better returns there. And so like I said, even though I have that like maybe confirmation bias that I could still beat the market or do it as or do it trading, I don't think that it makes logical sense for me to do it right now. And so that's why I'm sticking out long term. That's not to say that I won't mess around with it every now and again, but for me, most of my accounts are specifically set up for long-term investing. Number 2, the highs and the lows. Oh my gosh. For me specifically, I remember my first winning trade. It seems like yesterday. Actually, it was around the time that I first launched my blog or my vlog. There was a stock MGT, and anyways, they released some news that John McAfee, the founder of McAfee Antivirus, was coming over to their business as the CEO. And so that stock, I think, jumped from like 50 cents all the way to about $5. Well, the first day it jumped, I didn't actually take a position in it because I was scared. I didn't really know what the heck I was doing. So I was like, well, I don't know. Oh, man. It's getting so hot in here, guys. And then the second day, I actually got it. And I remember I was at the gym working out in the morning. And I was like, this stock is going to continue to go up. Like, I see it. And so I bought some shares, I think around $2 or so. And then eventually later that day, I think around the close, I sold out like $2.50 or something like that. I think I turned a profit of maybe about $10. And like at that point, I was like, great, like I could do this again. And I could do this again. And I could literally probably do this like 3 or 4 times a day. And like compound that account. And like, this would be awesome. But like, because I closed that day, the stock still actually went up to like $3, $4 the next day, and then all the way up to $5 by I think by like the end of the week. And I remember like for the next like 3 to 4 days kicking myself in the butt because I was like, I should have held longer. I could have held longer. Like, why did I close so quickly? And like, I was like, I left so much money on the table. And I remember thinking back and be like, I can't handle this. Like, this is crazy. Like, I just left too much on the, like, I got to go find another one. I got to go find another one. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and pause it right there because I'm getting way too hot and sweaty up in here. It's getting way too hot and sweaty up in here. We're going to go ahead and export this part, and we're going to export as part 1. Oh, man. I might just have to stop stream before I get on this one. Whatever. You need a silent fan. Get one with the Dyson, those Dyson fan knocks-offs. That's probably a pretty good idea. I think that's probably true. Press on, coach. I'm pressing on, man. I think my upper butt lower is feeling a little hot from doing rack pulls. Ooh. Press on, man. Press on. I think it's a losing game, so no go for me. Short-term trading is a zero-sum game. Long-term investing is not zero-sum. Yeah, no, and that's why I like. What's the difference between day trading, swing trading? Swing trading, day trading is typically you're in and out of a position within 10 minutes or so. You're with day trading, you're never in a trade basically over the open window. So the market opens at like 9 in the morning and it closes at 3:30. You're never in a position after the close, basically after 3:30, because you don't hold until the next day. Swing trading, it's typically an intraday hold, so it could be anywhere from like 1 day all the way up to like 30 days would be considered like a swing trade. Like it's a little bit longer. And so with that, there's like SEC rules that like you can't, for an account that's less than like $25,000, you can't day trade, which means that like if you make like I think like 3 or 5 trades during a week, so like you get in a position, get out of position same day, you can only do that like 3 to 5 times, and then like they'll block you basically from making any trades for like 6 months. So there's that. So typically like the quicker the return, the more risk that you're taking on, and that's something that I was going to touch on at the very end. So I can't wait to get into that. But I think what I might do, guys, is just cut down the stream, and then I'll record in the morning when it's cooler, because I don't think it's gonna get cold in here. Eating tacos up in here. Dang. Turn off the lights and turn up the ISO. The ISO's already cranked, man. The ISO's in this garage, you would be like on my camera, because I think it's like it's already cranked at like it's like a 7.1, and like anything below that you start getting grain and that kind of stuff. So it's gotta stay right there. I wish I could go down lower, then it wouldn't look as good. And there are only 3 questions. They're always the same. Which of these places have you visited recently? Did you make a payment with cash, credit, or debit, or other means? Did you visit this place? I said no. They give me 10 cents. That's cool, man. I'll have to check out that app. Get my wife on it too, you know what I mean? Yo, cool. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave right there. I'm going to just... If it gets cold by like 10, then I'll probably record tonight. But if not, I'll record in the morning sometime. Probably after my stream in the morning. So I guess there's no like time and like holding you guys up, trying to kill time to let it cool down in here. I don't think that's fair to anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. But guys, thank you for... Don't you have an LG? Yes, I do. Life's good. Why do you ask? Let's go, Ray Ja. You already know. We could go do that. That's fair enough with me, guys. Anyways, we're gonna, I guess, apparently go raid my brother real quick. We got about 5 years in the stream, so we probably could do a little bit of a raid. But let's go ahead and head on over there. Whoever has a good hashtag, just go ahead and throw it up in the stream right now. Make sure it's appropriate. Just hanging out is entertaining. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, Android. Yep, Android. 100%. You're never going back to Apple, probably. Anyways, someone got a hashtag. Please throw it up in the stream so we can head over there. Because I got to go spend some time with the wifey. And then come back out here and finish up some work with some videos. And then be up in the morning to do my thing. Job B for 3. You already know. That works for me, man. All right, guys. Anyways, I will see you over there. I'll post the link up in the feed right now. Let me go ahead and post it up in there. Job B for 3. We don't have as many raiders right now, but he's got 19 people up watching in the stream. And here you go. Stay woke. Yo, thank you for... Thank you for coming to the stream. A Dadium YOLO. Maybe you need a timeout. Thanks, guys. Jawboy Reed. Let me get on my... Yep, beat me to it. All right. I'm just got it on here, and I'll see you all over there. That's where we're going. Job E43. Job E43, and I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for chilling. I won't be over there for that long, but I'll definitely be over there for like 5-10 minutes. Anyways, guys, it has been real. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the flippity flop.